So guys, today's Monday. I have the privilege of having Justine Moore, who is a fitness model and bikini superstar, train me today. And again, we're going to be doing hamstrings. Okay, a lot of people feel that they can't work out with a girl or have a female train them, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. You know, a female can push you just as hard as a guy can, and you're going to see that with Justine today. Justine picked for our first exercise the standing leg curl, which I think is a great choice. Just talking to her, I asked her why she picked this particular exercise, and she explained to me that the standing leg curl works a lot of the belly of the hamstring, so it gives your hamstring more of a pop, gives it more of a rounder look. You know, and that's really important, especially in bodybuilding, when you're standing from the side, you know, and also from the rear. A lot of people are wondering why probably I'm just doing hamstrings by itself. The reason being is I like to split up hamstrings and quads. Usually when I finish doing quads, I'm too beat to do my hamstrings. I can never give it 100%. You know, so I'd rather not do something, you know, 100% one body part and then 20% the next body part. So therefore, that's the reason why I split it up. Usually Mondays and Wednesdays are usually an off day for me. So I figure, you know what, just doing a couple of movements for my hamstrings, and that way I'm fully energized. I can get a great pump, you know, so strong, and Wednesday just rest up. We did one more set, 3 sets. So we did 3 sets here of roughly 10 to 12 reps. And then our next exercise is either going to be a lying leg curl or either a seated leg curl.
standing. Now we're going to move to lying leg curls. Then we're also going to do seated leg curls. So we're working the hamstrings from a lot of different angles to hit all the different heads of the muscle.
Okay, just getting Justine's advice, and she recommended that we do rep range. First set's gonna be 12, next set 10, and then next set is gonna be 8 reps. And it's almost like we're doing a reverse pyramid, and we're doing that so each set I have to push harder and harder. So looking forward to busting this out.
Second set, 10 reps, a little bit heavier with each set. All the way up.
You know, just want to thank all my fans, you know, family and friends again for your support. You know, this could never be accomplished without you. You know, just always the constant words of encouragement. They mean so much to me. You know, especially in times where you might have personal things going on in your life, or this days you just feel totally beat up. You just don't have it in you. But every time I, you know, get a text message or email, or you know, anything in the mail from one of you guys, just lifts up my spirits and puts a fire underneath me. So just want to thank you guys for your support, and just, you know, please keep it coming. We're gonna do our last set right now. We're gonna increase the weight again, and we're gonna do 8 reps. Okay, next we're going to do a seated leg curl. We have a few different ones in the gym, but Justine likes this particular one, which is the hammer strength. And again, I was just getting her opinion on it. And she likes this one because it allows you to have a fuller range of motion as you're kicking back. You know, so it's going to allow for more pop again in your hamstrings. We're going to start with a 45, see how that feels, and then gradually go up as long as I have the strength for it. Again, moving from one exercise to the next, we like to gradually increase the weight instead of going into our heaviest set, because again, you're going to make sure that we feel comfortable with the movement, so that way we prevent injury. We're debating on right now whether to do 2 or 3 sets here, so I'm gonna see how I feel this next set, and then after this exercise, I'm gonna end up doing some outer thigh, you know, for the glutes, and then after that I have a little bit of cardio to do. So again, normally in the off season, I would either throw in an extra movement, or either, you know, do an extra couple of sets per movement. But again, I don't want to go too crazy, only because I have cardio. I have 45 minutes extra in the step mill to do right after this. and I don't want it to be counterproductive and end up breaking down too much muscle. So we just want to stimulate, like the Henny said, but not annihilate the muscle. Okay, that's it here. We're gonna do some outer thigh. Next.
For this exercise, traditionally, a lot of people, you'll sit back and come right here. I find the best way to really target the muscle is to actually slide up in the seat. You're going to lean forward and push right here and come out nice and slow and squeezing. And you'll just be able to really target where you want to be in that area.
Like that?
Good grip on it. And then come all the way up. Squeeze each time you come back.
Felt amazing. Again, traditionally, I always sit back in the seat and I open it up that way, but totally felt it from top to bottom on the side of my glute. So I'm definitely gonna give this, a try from now on. So it feels great. Nice burn, great contraction. Timing is so important when it comes to training. So, making sure that I'm getting in certain meals at certain times throughout the day, especially before and after training, and also depends on the kind of foods that you're taking in as well, during the day. All that plays a big part into whether you're putting on mass or not. And again, the game plan is to always put muscle on, so just remember, just because you're dieting doesn't mean that you have to eat up muscle or lose muscle. Just make sure that everything is timed properly, that you're getting proper rest, you're taking in the proper amount of water intake, and that you're taking in the right portions of carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Okay, we're actually going to do one more set. The first set is a little light. Justine's busting my chops over here saying that she does the same weight. So we're going to go a little bit heavier. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Just concluded hamstrings. Gonna knock out a little bit of cardio. So I'm doing right now 2 sessions of 45 minutes. Generally both sessions are usually on a step mill. If I'm a little tired, then I'll do 1 session on the treadmill on the incline. So again, I can work my glutes, hamstrings. For me, That's a problem area as far as getting conditioned. So that's gonna be the big emphasis, you know, from now going into Olympia, is getting my glutes and hamstrings tighter, you know, and with Justine's help, I'm gonna see some major improvements. And so, just like to thank beautiful Justine again today for help and assistance.
You can contact me. My email is justine.fitness@gmail.com. I also have my Facebook fan page. If you go to www.facebook/Justine Moore, it's the Justine Moore NPC competitor fitness model page. And then on Twitter, it's Justine K. Moore on there too.
Also, too, along with seeing me on my Facebook, you know, my Twitter or fan page, you can also go to the Metrics website, where you also not only see me, but Justine is also a Metrics athlete as well.
This is the exciting man on cardio, huh?
Yeah, cardio sucks. You know, something more than I hate than cardio, but it's something that has to be done in order to get in great shape. My preference of choice is a step mill, you know, out of all the other machines. Reason being is because I find the step mill helps bring in, it helps keep my leg size for one, and secondly, it helps to really bring in my glutes and hamstrings a lot more efficiently than the other exercises. Considering that my legs have a tendency in the past to fade pretty quickly with other types of cardio, like the bicycle or elliptical, because I would have to go so intense at a very quick pace in order to get my heart rate up. With this, I don't have to go as fast to elevate my heart rate. And I just find it really works good for burning calories. At the same time, you know, I always keep my leg size doing the step mill. So by far, it's one of my favorite exercises to do. Well, my days are always really long. I usually wake up in the morning, usually around 3 o'clock, and I usually get to bed to around 11. And the reason why I get up so early is because I'm more of a morning person. I like to have an early morning time just to meditate and kind of reflect on life and the things that are going on around me, you know. So generally I'll get up roughly 3:30, and I'll just take that time just to kind of just reflect, you know. I love Mother Nature, you know, just the peace and quiet. You know, if it's not too cold, I'll go outside for a nice little walk, or from inside, you know, I'll just kind of just sit down in the corner and just really try to clear my mind and focus on everything that I have ahead of me for the rest of the day. And after that, I usually do that for about 45 minutes or so. Then after that, I start to prepare a couple of meals throughout the day. So usually I'll prepare like about four meals or so. And the reason why I do that is because I'm kind of spoiled where I like to eat everything fresh. I hate leftovers, can't eat leftovers, you know. So I prepare about 4 meals, and then when I get home in the afternoon, I'll prepare another 3 or 4 meals, you know, to finish up for the rest of the day. So generally, like, after I prepare my meals, I try to eat my first meal around like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then from that point, I try to space it out every 2.5 hours. Doesn't always work out that way, but I try to keep it within that time frame. Then a little bit later in the morning, you know, actually before I head to work, I like to just catch up with some fan mail. So I'll go to usually my sorry, a little brain dead right now. I'll go to my email address and I'll just answer whatever fan mail I can. I try to do that for roughly about an hour or so. Because there's so much, I can only get in a few. So I'll do that, shower, head into work, and I'll train a couple of clients. Try not to do more than roughly 2 or 3 clients a day, just because my days are so filled, and that's not my main priority. but I have clients that I've had for a long period of time, and I have a wait list of people who do want to train with me. So try to fit them in wherever I can. You know, being a professional athlete, the pay's really good as far as personal training goes. So usually charge roughly anywhere between $200 to $250 per client, depending on whether they're doing a package deal or not. And sessions are usually 40 to 45 minutes long. And then after that, I'll go home, take a shower, eat up. If I can, get a nap in. Then from there, I'll do some work for either Metrics, which is one of my sponsors, or MD. Go back to answering some more fan mail, and then try to do some posting on my Facebook fan page or Twitter. But the days are very long, and sometimes it might feel like I have a little bit too much on my plate. But I'm in a very good place in my life, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity that I have. You know, so many people wish they were in this position, and I just can't take that for granted. Also too, I like to talk to my team just to get feedback from them, because throughout the year I have a lot of appearances I make, whether they're here in the States or international. You know, my last big trip was Australia, which I did about 6 weeks ago. I was in Melbourne. I had an amazing time there, and I was actually supposed to go back to Sydney last month, but it was just too close to the New York Pro, so I couldn't do that. But I'm doing a lot of big trips now. I'll be going to Brazil later on throughout the year, twice. I'm going to Japan. Trying to think where else. Japan. Oh, so also to Italy for 10 days on an appearance as well. So I have a lot of big things coming up. Just really grateful, you know, to all the fans, because without them, I wouldn't be living a lifestyle that I am and getting to visit the beautiful places that I do. You know, so because of you, you know, that I had the opportunity to live this kind of lifestyle. So I'm just very thankful for it.